Hello! If you struggle with authenticity because of people pleasing and worrying about how you are perceived, then this video is definitely for you. So I used to be very shy and people please a lot, meaning that I didn't even realize at the time that I'm doing this, but I would not disagree with someone or tell them that I have a different opinion or share my own interests, my own views, perspectives, experiences, because of the fear that I will be disliked. And my need for being liked was so large that I was actually making myself super small and generic in order to not be disliked, but if you don't show who you even are, you can't be liked. So even though I was trying so hard to be liked, people just didn't have a strong opinion of me because I was mostly quiet, not expressing myself. For example, I always wanted to express my opinions because I was always reading a lot, and in most cases I was just quiet. It looked like I have no opinion or nothing to say, but in my mind I had the whole debates going on in like 10 different directions, but this was in me. Outside, this was just me being yeah, and then wondering, oh, why didn't the person like me? Yeah, of course, because I didn't say anything. I mean, now I'm laughing. At the time when I realized what I'm doing, it was really hard for me. So if you are going through this, I know that it's not easy. It's not laughable, and it's not that easy to switch, but you can switch. Anyone can switch if you want to, of course. So the root of our people-pleasing tendencies are something that is just a part of human nature, that we want to be a part of the tribe, we want to be liked. This is a part of our needs, because if as a child you are not a part of your first tribe, so the family, and if you are not liked by your parents, then you feel like you risk just not surviving because the others need to take care of you. Of course, now we know, as adults, we know that even if as children we weren't liked, of course parents would still take care of us. But because of this primal need that we need to be a part of society, a part of the tribe, this need feels as real as hunger or like actual danger. If a tiger was here, of course you wouldn't try to do anything else than what your fear is telling you, run. This is the same. You feel the primal need of belonging, and you think, if I nod along, if I smile, if I brush jokes that hurt me off, if I don't express things that might cause a conflict, if I don't set boundaries, then people won't dislike me and they will like me. No, not necessarily, unfortunately, or fortunately, because when we realize that this is not even working, then we're like, what fuck, why am I even trying then? And the thing is that for me, the experience was that when I stopped trying for others not to dislike me, I found a lot of people who like me way more than before. Everyone did, because I was generic. Nobody knew me. Even though, of course, I had friends, but it was like maybe 2 people knew me, and even with them, I didn't express my my whole self. So yes, if you are still watching, then you probably resonate and know what I'm talking about. And another thing that this is connected to is our solar plexus chakra, which I have talked before, but I will just tell the basics that we need here. So if our solar plexus chakra is blocked, and if it is blocked, it was probably blocked through our entire life from childhood, then we do struggle with feeling worthy without others confirming that we are worthy, without the outside validation. So if we think something or feel something and others don't confirm with us, I understand how you feel, or I understand why you have this perspective. If others don't do that, then it's really, really hard for us to tell the same opinion or experience or emotion to other people after the first experience that we are not validated, or if more people have invalidated it, then we start shutting those emotions and perspectives just to us and not sharing them anymore. Solar plexus is also connected to this people-pleasing behavior exactly because of this not feeling worthy without the outside confirmation. And if we are not feeling worthy, if others don't give this to us, this basically means we do not feel worthy. Even if others do confirm us, we still doubt our worth. And I don't anymore, because you can solve this, and I will show how you can work on this. But yes, if you do struggle with those things, then you might unconsciously not feel worthy of friendship, love, success, whatever it is that you struggle with. And the sad thing is that usually, if we feel unworthy on one area, then we feel unworthy on the others as well. So the bad news is that then we struggle on all three. But the good news is that if we solve one, then we solve all, because this feeling of worthiness is basically the same, no matter if it's love, friendship, or success, like career or something. It's the same. So, for example, if you don't want to dance or sing in front of people, or even by yourself, if you can't feel the music because you're so self-conscious how you will be portrayed. And this one was a big one for me, a really big one. I used to struggle with this a lot, and if it's people that I'm not really comfortable with, I still struggle like dancing and singing with. But usually now, if there's singing and dancing involved, I can dance and sing really like relaxed and enjoy it a lot. And this one was really important to me, because I really enjoy this now, and it was a big thing before, because I have a lot of traumatic events connected to this from all parts of childhood, where I felt wrong or super stiff, or the only one unable to feel the music or express myself through movement, through voice. And of course I wasn't the only one, but the thing is with those things that you see what you are going through, others look okay, and you think that you are the only one going through this. But to the others, you probably also looked like you didn't have problems, and they didn't know what you're going through. Because if we have those feelings, then usually we are ashamed of them. And if we are ashamed of them, then we hide them. So nobody knows, nobody can help us, nobody can tell us, oh yeah, it's normal, I also struggle with that. So it's all interconnected, and all related to us not feeling worthy. Because if we are feeling worthy without any conditions, then we don't have a problem with having beliefs like, if I'm weird, then people won't like me. If I have a conflicting opinion, then people won't like me. If I don't look good, then people won't like me. If I don't watch whatever series that everyone is watching, then people won't like me. All those conditions that are different based on each person, based on where you where you grew up, but everyone that is watching this video that does have some sort of issue with their self-worth, and I think that's most people, honestly. It's just some people are good at hiding it. Sorry, I lost myself a bit. So if you do this, if you put conditions, oh, if this happens, if I'm like this, then I won't be liked. Or if I'm not feminine enough, then I'm not worthy of love. If I'm not good enough at talking, then I can't be successful in business, or whatever it is, whichever condition that you have on being lovable or worthy is connected to the solar plexus chakra and our feeling of not being worthy. So, if you are still watching, you probably feel this, and I invite you to tap with me. So I explained tapping in a previous video in depth. Now just do what I'm doing approximately. The exact position doesn't matter that much, and the side doesn't matter. We are tapping on the meridians, and by that we are connecting to the limiting belief we have stored in our body, and with the vibration we are stirring it up, and then we will release it and override it with positive ones. And you don't need to repeat this. I usually do tapping for one thing just once, and that's usually enough. Of course, other things come up, different situations, different beliefs, different version of a belief that I didn't go deep enough with the previous round, but in general, you don't need to watch the video like 30 times and just tap on the same thing. I do recommend that after tapping with me, you think about some of your own experiences, what else is in your life and from your past that I do not know about and I didn't include in this video, but that you can tap yourself. So, let's tap together now. Even though I have this problem of wanting to be liked, of not expressing myself, because I fear I will not be liked, I am now trying to accept and love myself as I am. Even though I have those fears, I'm afraid that as I am, I'm not enough. Even though I have this anxiety, those worries, these fears that actually are a constant for me through my whole life, from my childhood, from when I can remember. I've been trying to suppress myself. I've been trying to not be too much, to fit in with people, to like what they like, to think how they think, to look how they look, to not feel too much, to not cause a scene, to not cause a conflict. Because I want to fit in. I want them to like me. I don't want to be disliked. I have this fear of being disliked. Disliked is unacceptable. I can't imagine being disliked. I feel this pain in my stomach, this fear that if I will show myself as I am, I will be disliked. I will cause conflict. I will get critiques. People will have negative comments or look me the wrong way. And this is too hard for me. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Even thinking about that is causing me so much pain, so much anxiety. And I honor this anxiety. I see it now. I'm starting to see where it comes from. I'm starting to acknowledge this pain, this fear, this anxiety as a part of me. As a part of me that at the time made sense, was protecting me. Because I needed to fit in. I needed to fit in the tribe, the community, the family, the friend group, in school. Otherwise I would be bullied. Maybe I was bullied, and I know how hard it is. I know how painful being bullied is. And I will not go through that again. I don't want to go through that again. And I honor that. I honor my feelings and my fears. I see them now. I allow them to exist. And by finally seeing them and allowing them to exist as they are from my childhood, from my child self, I am at a place where I can maybe release them. I can allow them to exist. And by allowing them to exist, I am not blocking them anymore. I am not blocking them anymore from moving through my body, from moving through and out of my body. By not blocking them anymore, I'm not storing them in my body anymore. I am allowing them to pass through. And even though I still can't imagine myself expressing myself authentically, I still can't imagine saying things that I know I will probably be disliked for. I still can't imagine it. But I do honor this feeling, this fear. And maybe, just maybe, I can think how it would be to be able to express myself. How it would be to be able to express myself and not feel this fear. I wonder, is that really possible? I wonder if it's really possible to sing, to dance, to be my authentic self in front of myself and in front of others. I wonder how that must feel. I wonder how freeing that must feel. What possibilities it opens. What friendships, what connections, what opportunities could open up for me if I could be my authentic self. If I could listen to myself more than I listen to what others expect of me. I wonder who I would be. And as I wonder how that would feel, as I glimpse my potential future of being so much freer, so much happier, living so much more unapologetically authentic, I get this motivation to try to do that. Because I see the benefits it could bring me. I see how much weight I could actually lose by doing that, by not worrying on every step how I am perceived, what others think, how they will feel about what I say, how they will think about how I'm dressed, how they will feel about how I'm dressed, or how I say something, what I do. I could do so many things that I'm now ashamed of doing, ashamed of trying. Because I'm so ashamed of failing. What if I fail? I try and I fail. What will others think? And if this was not the case, if I would not be worried about what others think, I would be free to fail. Because I would know that I accept myself. I accept and love myself fully and completely, without any conditions. Even if I fail, even if others think I'm weird, even if I do something crazy and I look crazy, I still accept and love myself fully and completely. And this is such a liberating feeling, because then I'm free to be who I am. By myself, in relationship, in opportunities, I can try what I want, I can do what I want. And it's such a freeing feeling. And I tap into this feeling now. And I will remember it. Every time I start doubting myself. Every time I start playing small. Every time I don't want to express myself. Even though I want to, but I don't. Because of that fear of not being liked. I will remember the feeling that I got to now. This feeling of being okay with getting disliked. This feeling of knowing that I am liked, I am accepted. I am accepted by myself. And if I love and accept myself, people who will accept and love me as I am will find me, because I will be radiating this confidence, this acceptance, and people will find me. Like attracts like. And I will have the best relationships of my life. Because I will attract people who also like themselves, who are authentic as well, who I can have deep connections with, connections that I've been craving my whole life, but was too afraid of showing myself to be able to attract them. I will finally be able to start living the life that I've always wanted, because I know that deep down, what I've always been after is completely loving and accepting myself. And we will do a short round of Ho'oponopono as well. If you want to know more about it, I have a video about it where you can see it now. I will just say it. So, in your mind or by voicing it after me, I repeat. I am so sorry for not being authentic. Please forgive me for playing small. Please forgive me for not being myself. Please forgive me for merging myself into something that will be liked by others, but it's not even me. Please forgive me for all the times I have not been able to do authentic things, be authentic, say authentic things, feel authentically. Please forgive me. Thank you for clearing all the beliefs from my past lives, from my ancestors that have contributed to those issues with my solar plexus chakra, of not feeling worthy enough, of trying to fit in too much, of not being myself. Thank you for releasing all this. I love you. I hope this helped you.